Hello everyone, have a killer 12 here. Today we are going to be customizing the OG Vapid Blade. This is a removable website vehicle, and I believe the original cost is around 30k. So let me just double check that real quick. Oh no, I think it's 130k actually. 160. So it is worth 160,000. So hopefully it comes back soon. Hopefully. But yeah. Let's jump straight into it. And this, I know it's a Ford, but I think, I can't remember what Ford it is. Let's have a look. It is a 1965 Ford Falcon. And every customization, the cars are going to be cream, and then I'll be changing the colour when I get to that part. And I've got a colour in mind what I'm going to be having it. So you've got brakes, bumpers. So there's only one custom bumper option, which is the de-chromed front bumper. So I'm going to go with that. Rear bumper. So again, you only have one option, and that is de-chromed rear bumper. You got engine, I've already done that. I just took all the customizations off because I've already got a blade. So next, the exhaust. So again, one option, and that is a carbon chrome tip exhaust. Come on, Rockstar. So yeah, that's stock. So very large there. So might as well go for that. And then grill. So one option again. So you've got this as a stock, and then custom. So basically, same as the front bumper and the rear bumper. So might as well do a match. Hood. So you have about 4 or 5 customizations here on the hood. So you have stock, and you have a cab with the hood pins, which to me it looks good. But if it wasn't for the hood pins, I'd have considered about it. But I'm just not a big fan of carbon hoods personally. And then you have triple intake bug catcher, which on these I'm not a big fan of at all. You see it from the inside there. But with also the hood pins. Then you have single intake bug catcher. It's basically the same as that, but a bit larger. And then you have the gasser hood, like exhaust popping out the hood, or air intakes, wherever they are. So I'm going to leave the stock hood there. Horn, which is your no difference here, just your generic horns. I'm just going to leave stock on. Lights. Seems like it's an old car, it's already got yellow lights. I think there's no point in changing these at all. Yeah, no, there's no point in changing these, so I'm just going to leave them stock. And then plate, I'm going to go with E-Cola, and I do not have a plate for these. I'm going to change these out and get try and get my old plates back somehow. Oh. Respray. That's cruel. I don't know why it keeps on changing my colours. So it was real light pink. So now it's real bright pink, and before it was a real bright blue. But anyway, so I've seen one in real life, not in person, but on Google. That's a really nice colour. So I'm gonna go with that. So it is a primary, um, ice white. I'll go with frost white, so it's more subtle. Just remember it now, it's more bright to white, so I'll go with that actually. The secondary is just the trim on the side, and that is going to be black. And the chrome goes right there, really offset on the door, which I think is real weird, but hey ho, it is Rockstar. And then you have roll cage and chassis upgrade. The chassis upgrade, I'm not too sure what it does. I know it definitely does put a roll cage in, which personally I'm not a big fan of roll cages in my cars, so I'll just leave no roll cage in. Spoiler, you have two options here, which is the mid-level spoiler and the drag wing. I do like my ducktail, so I'm probably going to go with the drag wing. Suspension, love it all the way. Something what I find real weird with this car, the back is significantly lower than the front. Now, I don't really know, yeah, it's not on the real iPhone, so I don't know what Rockstar plan with this, but I mean, it is slightly lower the back, but it's not significantly lower like this. But what can you say? It's a OG car, transmission, turbo, wheels. So if you see the old ones, the old Falcons, they do. This one has black wheels. If I had to take a guess, they look to be in the muscle category, and they are these here, the drag SPLs. It looks like it to me, but I can't realistically see awfully that well. So I'm gonna go with the drag SPLs, and I'm painting them black. Oh yes, look at that. Actually does look real well. And tyres, just your generic, yeah, tyres, bulletproof tyres. And then window, black them out. And there we are, all done. That is a blade all done. So let's go and take it out for a ride. And also to note, the blade has terrible brakes. So me driving that. And of course, somebody has to come and crash into me. But yeah, the acceleration top speed isn't awfully that bad, but the brakes. Well, let's go on the motorway here, and then braking. Yeah, so they're not great at all. Can you drive? Come on. There we go. Let me drive really does help this car. And it does wheelie, so let's jump up here. And make our way down to the airport. It's a nice long straight. We don't have to worry about crashing into anything. Because I can't remember how well the blade wheel is. I cannot remember because I haven't driven this in so long. It mainly just sits in the garage. Being the king of the garage. Sitting there with its amazing looks. Yeah, overall, I do like the blade real well. It is a really nice car. It's a nice classic, really nice classic. It's down here now. Yeah, turning radius is all in this car. It's real weird. Because left does alright, but right, I don't know. Well, left it does it easy, but right, understeers massively. See here, it just takes a corner just roll, but then when you go left, it takes that easy. So the handling on this is quite weird in my opinion. I think it's weird the way it handles while steers. Your traction on this car, like going left to right, it holds the road real well. Like I'm trying to make it lose control, but it's just not having it at all. Oh, open a straightaway, thank you. And the mid drive is real good on this car. Oh, two wheels. Alright, so let's go up here. Right, wheeler time. Oh, so it's not awfully that great. Maybe because it's damaged. No, it's probably because it's damaged. If I remember correctly, I think this does a really long wheelie. But because it's damaged, it's not doing it awfully that great. I don't know why. It drifts really well. Let's try it again. Yeah, this is just not having any of it, is it? Right, I'm even putting the accelerator half, and it's not having it at all. Yeah, it's not having it, any of this wheeling. But overall, it's a great looking car. Is it competitive? Also, I'm not too sure. But definitely doesn't keep up with the Hellfire and the Buffalo SDX. Definitely doesn't keep up with the muscle cars these days. But back in the day, it was real quick. I think it was nearly the top of the leaderboard of the fastest cars. But yeah, it handles really well. Like I say, it's awkward with his steering. Like, trying to make it lose control now, it's not having none of it. No, it's not having none of it at all. So you hit some dirt and then it starts drifting. But yeah, it stays the road really well. The exhaust note's pretty good as well. I know the speeders aren't accurate in the game, but it's not too bad for an OG car at all. So let's stop somewhere and open all the doors. See what opens. Vehicle preference, vehicle doors, all. So, not a bad looking engine. So it's a really old car in the game. Decent quality. The engine itself is eh, oof, but the radiator is good quality as well, I must admit. But it's not too bad. The quality could be better, but what can you say? It's OG. The generic muscle car interior there. On the boot, oh, that texture quality is awful. Yeah, that's just not looking there. So, what do I think of the Blade? Personally, I really do like the Blade. It's a fantastic car, I love it. But would I drive it all the time? Probably not. It'd be something just to drive for the fun of it. Is it worth getting? Personally, 160k is relatively cheap for considering the price on the game recently, or the price inflations. Like, let's get some examples. So, muscle cars these days, 1.1 million or 1.5 million. There's a 2.1 million Mustang and a 2.2 million Camaro. It's all in the muscle car, I think. Like Tahoma Coupe, for example, 1.5 million just for a muscle car. Then if you go on to Legendary, I don't think there's any muscle cars on here actually. Might, yes, the Buffalo EVX, that's muscle, 2.1 million. So yeah, 160k for a relatively good muscle car that's relatively quick and it sticks to the road really well. I definitely think it's worth it. When this comes back in the dealerships at some point, which it will, definitely get it straight away. Because if not, you probably will get it. I'm glad I got it when I did because this car just amazes me every time I drive it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like the video and don't forget to leave requests of what you guys want, what cars you want me to do. I would definitely be putting more polls in the on YouTube for you guys to vote which cars you want to see next, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.